Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing a review and analysis of Quake Champions. So, let's dive in and see what's new. Quake Champions is a free-to-play arena shooter developed by ID Software and published by Bethesda Softworks. It is a reboot of the Quake franchise, and it features fast-paced, skill-based gameplay. The game is set in a post-apocalyptic world, and players can choose from a variety of champions, each with their own unique abilities. Graphics. Quake Champions graphics are top-notch. The game features a stylized, cel-shaded art style that looks great in motion. The environments are detailed and varied, and the characters are well animated. The game also features some impressive particle effects, which add to the overall visual impact. Sound. Quake Champions sound design is also excellent. The weapons sound powerful and satisfying, and the environmental effects are well done. The game also features a great soundtrack that helps to set the mood. Overall presentation. Quake Champions' overall presentation is excellent. The game is visually stunning, the sound design is top-notch, and the soundtrack is great. The game also features a smooth and responsive control scheme that makes it a joy to play. Here are some specific examples of the game's graphical and sound design. The game's environments are incredibly detailed, with plenty of environmental clutter to provide cover and obstacles. The game's characters are well animated, and their movements are fluid and realistic. The game's weapons sound powerful and satisfying, with each weapon having its own unique sound signature. The game's environmental effects are well done, and they help to create a sense of immersion. The game's soundtrack is great, and it helps to set the mood for the game's fast-paced action. Overall, Quake Champions' graphics, sound, and overall presentation are excellent. They help to create a visually stunning and immersive experience that is sure to please fans of the arena shooter genre. Some information about the different game modes in Quake Champions. Deathmatch. Deathmatch is a classic arena shooter mode where players compete to rack up the most kills. The last player standing wins the round. Team Deathmatch. Team Deathmatch is a team-based variation of deathmatch. Players are divided into two teams, and the team with the most kills at the end of the round wins. Capture the Flag. Capture the Flag is a classic arena shooter mode where players must capture the enemy team's flag and return it to their own base. The first team to capture 3 flags wins the round. Duel. Duel is a one-on-one game mode where players compete to be the first to reach a certain number of kills. The first player to reach the target score wins the round. Bloodbath. Bloodbath is a chaotic game mode where players are constantly respawning. The first player to reach a certain number of kills wins the round. Slayer. Slayer is a team-based variation of Bloodbath. Players are divided into two teams, and the team with the most kills at the end of the round wins. Instajib. Instajib is a fast-paced game mode where all weapons deal instant death. The first player to reach a certain number of kills wins the round. Freeze Tag. Freeze Tag is a fun and chaotic game mode where players can freeze each other with their weapons. Frozen players can be unfrozen by their teammates. The last player who is not frozen wins the round. These are just a few of the different game modes available in Quake Champions. There are many other modes to explore, so be sure to experiment and find your favorites. There are many good things about Quake Champions. The game is incredibly fast-paced and action-packed. The controls are tight and responsive, and the gameplay is very skill-based. The game also features a variety of champions, each with their own unique abilities. This adds a lot of depth to the gameplay, and it allows players to find a champion that suits their playstyle. There are a few bad things about Quake Champions. The game can be quite difficult to learn, especially for new players. The learning curve is quite steep, and it can take some time to master the game. The game also has a small player base, which can make it difficult to find matches at times. Overall, Quake Champions is a great game. It's fast-paced, skill-based, and it's a lot of fun to play. However, the game can be quite difficult to learn, and it has a small player base. If you're looking for a challenging and rewarding arena shooter, then Quake Champions is definitely worth checking out. That's all for my review of Quake Champions. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time.